What's up, everybody? I'm Timo Nelson.
And I'm Hunter Gasway, and welcome back to the very special first episode of the 30th season of UT's longest running show, Sneak Peek.
We've got some excellent live segments for y'all tonight, including panels over last night's Emmys and some of the underrated and favorite movies of the summer.
We've even got a super fun game show lined up tonight for all our brand new volunteers, so you're not going to want to miss this.
Hunter, I know there's been a lot of news since the last time we were on air, but I have to start with the release of the first trailer for Damien Chazelle's Hollywood epic Babylon that came out this very morning.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, but with Chazelle's history of Whiplash and La La Land, I'm sure the trailer is great and the movie will be even better. I do know the cast of Babylon is stacked, though.
That's right. Babylon features Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Tobey Maguire, and even more A-listers.
And speaking of cast, there have been a lot of new castings or departures from the cast in the past couple of days as well. Starting with the casting of Jacob Elordi and Kaylee Sweeney as Elvis and Priscilla Presley, respectively, in the new Sofia Coppola-directed A24 film, Priscilla.
There's also the announcement of Ke-Huy Quan from A24's Everything Everywhere All at Once, starring in the next season of Marvel's Loki.
Gosh, I love Ke-Huy Quan, and I'm so excited he'll be a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Me too. And did you hear about the sequel to Inside Out that's in the works, Hunter? They just released it. They just announced it at the most recent D23.
I did, but sadly neither Bill Hader nor Mindy Kaling will be returning for the sequel to Pixar's best movie of all time.
Okay, now I don't know if I would call it the best Pixar movie of all time, but I do love Bill Hader, and it's sad that he won't be returning.
I love Bill Hader too, and I seriously can't believe him and his hilarious show Barry got snubbed from every award at the Emmys last night.
Well, I'm sure our sneak peekers Ryan, Mason, and Simi also have some opinions about the Emmy snubs and the show overall, which we'll get to later.
But first, Sydney, Amanda, and Andrew will give their takes on all the fashion of the night at the Emmys. Take it away, guys.
Hey sneak peekers, welcome to Style Squad. For today's episode of Style Squad, we decided we want to look at all the Emmys fashion, but in a fun new game. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to show up a graphic of a celebrity with their face blocked showing you their fit, and then Andrew and Amanda, my lovely panelists, are going to guess who it is, and then we'll probably talk a little bit about it and get their opinion. Alrighty guys, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Alrighty, then we're going to put up graphic number 1. Alrighty guys, and so my hint for this mystery celebrity is you better be joking if you don't know this one. All right. Any guesses? First one to say Emmy's got it.
Emmy. Emmys. Zendaya?
Yep, you got it.
Yes.
All right, guys. So for our first one, how do we feel about it?
I love it. I think it's a really flattering cut. And honestly, just anything that she wears is going to look good on her, so.
I agree. It's such a flattering dress, and everything looks great on her. But honestly, Zendaya. She could have come in a trash bag, and I would have said she had the best look of the night.
True. Very true, y'all. All right, we'll move right along then. All right, for number 2, here's what we got. All right.
Ooh.
For this one, my hint for you guys is they both play professional football.
Hello?
Emmys.
Okay.
I don't know. I really want to say that that's Harry Styles and Chris Pine.
Okay.
But I know it's probably not.
Sadly, I am going to have to say that you are incorrect, Amanda. But Andrew, any guesses?
Professional football. Is it 2 lads from Ted Lasso?
Ooh, I'll give it to you. Yes, it is. All right.
2 for 2.
Figures, we have Phil Dunster, who plays Jamie Tart, and Brett Goldstein as Roy Kent from Ted Lasso. All right. Now, I think for these fits, I personally really like the suits, but what do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the look, but we are looking at 2 straight men here, so I don't know why I really had my hopes up. I'm really tired of the black suit, black tie look from big A-listers like this. And also, I think the whole idea of bow ties should be eradicated.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, suit, ties, they're a classic, but I think we can do better in 2022.
Especially from Hercules.
No, 100%, guys. All right, with that, we're going to move right along to our third celebrity. All right, and my hint for this one is she knows how to save a life.
Like the song or the show?
That's up for you to
How to
decide.
save a life.
This is so bad.
Do you have a guess?
I have no
I have
idea.
no clue.
I'm honestly blank.
I mean,
Throw it again.
Emmys.
Okay.
Is that Meryl Streep?
All right, interesting take. Okay, unfortunately, that is wrong.
Ah.
But Amanda, any guesses?
Coolidge?
Ooh, unfortunately, both of you guys did not get this one correct. All right, the answer was Sandra Oh.
Oh.
Of course
Yeah.
it was.
All right, but thoughts? How do we feel about it?
I love this purple. Is it purple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that purple. I think it's such a flattering color on her. Her earrings are great too. Her hair is great. She always looks good. I feel like that's a basic thing to say, but I love Sandra Oh.
I think you're so right. I mean, I like the cut too. Everything about it is just perfect.
And those sequins,
Yes.
I can imagine being the designer who put those on, but gorgeous.
Oh, I want to be them.
All right, we're gonna move on to our next celebrity. All right, and my hint for this one is she's into the big girls.
Emmys.
Oh, go for it.
I am 99% sure that is Lizzo.
All right, and you would be correct. All right, nice job, Amanda. All right, and what do we think about this stunning gown?
I love it. The color, the fit, the everything is just so gorgeous. It's just what I'd expect from her.
Well,
I can't say I love it. I love Lizzo. You know, she doesn't miss, but she might have missed with this one. It's a whole lot of red, lots of red, and I think with all the ruffles we lose some of the cut of the dress. It's kind of just all out there, and I can't say that I'm a huge fan.
can't say I agree.
That's okay.
So for that, we're gonna move on.
Okay,
But I
okay.
appreciate your opinion. All right.
Even though
For
it's
our
Ooh.
final celebrity, we have another man strutting the red carpet. And for this hint, I'm going to tell y'all he is a part of the Holy Trinity. All right.
Emmys.
All right.
Is that Andrew Garfield?
You would be correct. Yes, that is in fact Andrew Garfield. And all right, what are their thoughts?
I think he looks great. I mean, I've said it before, but he really can't miss. He looks great in everything. I was between him and Shawn Mendes on this look because I think they kind of dress similar, but I really like the suit.
love it. That's all I have to say.
I love it. All right, guys. Well, let us know your Emmy's thoughts on their fashion at Sneak Peek TSTV, and we can't wait to hear from you guys. Alrighty. Bye, Sneak Peekers.
Bye.
Welcome back.
The Emmys discussion continues with Grace, Mason, and Simi, who are here to talk about the snubs and surprises of last night's show.
Take it away, y'all.
What's up, Sneak Peekers? I'm Grace here with Mason and Simi here to recap last night's Emmy Awards. So guys, let's get right into it.
Alright.
What did y'all think the biggest snubs of last night were?
Well, I personally am a pretty big fan of Yellow Jackets. The fact that it got absolutely no wins was very disappointing, especially with Christina Ricci, Juliette Lewis. I don't know. I love the girls, and they got nothing. But yeah, that was my snub.
Yeah,
So,
it was an all-star cast basically. I'm not really understanding where they were getting snubbed. Also, can we please talk about Better Call Saul? Why didn't it get no
Yes.
nomination?
Yes.
Or why didn't it win anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised that Barry didn't win anything. Especially,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I was saying.
yeah, new season just came out. I feel like it's been outstanding every time. I was really surprised to see that it didn't win anything.
Yeah, I guess too much space got taken up by White Lotus.
Going to my next topic,
Mislife.
Yeah.
I watched White Lotus and I wasn't ecstatic that it was nominated so many times. I just felt like there were better options this year.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did y'all think?
I liked watching it. I mean, it was enjoyable. Of course, the cast is crazy. Love them.
Yes.
But I don't know. It felt almost like I think you had been talking earlier about the fact that there was like a limited selection of limited series. I don't know if that was a thing you wanted to speak more on.
Yeah, they're just. I feel like in terms of the selection that the Academy chose to nominate for limited series, it just wasn't that much. So honestly, I wasn't surprised that White Lotus swept. It's just that it wasn't. There could have been a better series out there, you know?
Yeah.
And especially considering that it's technically not a limited series. It has a second series, second season coming up.
Yeah, I was confused about that too. I guess, I mean, the All-Star cast really saved them. Jennifer took home an Emmy for it.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see what they do in season 2.
Yeah.
I wasn't too blown away by season 1.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll see.
do love the Jennifer Coolidge win.
Yes,
That was one of my
I love
favorite
her.
wins of the night. The fact that it came with, or like right next to an Amanda Seyfried win
Yes.
for Dropout.
Yes.
Love that.
Yeah.
It's probably my top wins.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Simi, what were your top wins?
My top win was definitely Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
Miss Cheryl Lee Ralph, her first nomination and her first win.
Yeah.
It made me so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I feel like a lot of people don't really give Cheryl Lee Ralph the respect that she deserves. She was literally in Dreamgirls. And, like, nobody talks about that. So.
Yeah.
No.
I was excited to see Ted Lasso. I mean, I know won last year. I know Jason won for it last year, and he won again, but I think there's a reason for that. I absolutely adore that show. I think if I could give it 1,000 Emmys, I would. Unfortunately, I don't have that power.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, we'll see, guys.
No, but there was kind of speaking of Abbott Elementary, I know with Quinta giving her speech and like Kimmel lying on the floor, that was so aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't know if we wanted to talk about that at all, the drama of that.
Let's do that to round out the panel. Let's. What are y'all's thoughts? I personally thought it was a bit disrespectful. I thought the bit where they dragged him out was funny, but then he should have gotten up and he should have left the stage maybe when she was doing his speech.
Yeah, literally like having to step over Jimmy Kimmel's like lifeless corpse.
Yeah.
Not the vibe, not the way to win an Emmy.
No, I didn't love that.
No.
No, I just felt like she deserved better for that.
Yeah. I was just confused. I'm like, are you okay, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Put him on the floor.
Yeah, people were like photoshopping him out of the pictures this morning. I was like, oh, good.
Yeah.
Let her have her moment.
Tea.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all from us. And now back to the hosts.
Thanks, guys.
And now here's Robbie and Nick to discuss some of their favorite movies from this summer. All right, guys, take it away.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Nick. I'm here with Robbie. We're going to talk about some of the underrated, underseen movies and some of our favorites from the summer as well. If you have a movie in mind you want to start off with, Robbie?
Sure thing. Now let's just get this is an underrated one. It's very overrated, not overrated. It's just big. It's the biggest one of the summer. Let's just talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
It's came out in May. It's still in theaters, and it's just so huge.
I was never really a fan of those, like, it's not really that much of like a military movie, even though it's like the Air Force and everything, but it was more just about like the group of, you know, the flyers of the jet planes and everything. Tom Cruise is a great actor. I'd never seen the original Top Gun until I had already seen the second one, and when I was just watching it in theaters with my parents, and it was so big. Like, it just feels like a massive movie. And it was also directed by, I forget the director's name, but he directed one of my favorite movies, Tron Legacy. I feel like he's really good at taking like an old IP like Top Gun and Tron and just bringing like some new life into it. And I thought Top Gun Maverick was awesome.
I know it really felt like a movie.
Yeah, it really felt like a movie.
I know.
Harry says.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then another big one that I really loved, I know we're talking about some of the bigger ones right now, but I think my favorite movie of the summer, to be honest, over Top Gun, was Elvis. I don't know why. As soon as whenever I was watching Elvis in theaters, I was just obsessed. It was just so good. And I've seen Baz Luhrmann's movies before. I'd seen The Great Gatsby. I forget this other one, the name of the other one I'd seen, but Elvis was just so grand and it was so fantastical. And I literally listened to Elvis for weeks on end after I saw that movie. I was just super obsessed with it for some reason.
Yeah, the race for Best Actor next year, the Oscars going to be really interesting with Austin Butler, Brendan Fraser, Colin Farrell for Banshees of Inisherin, and it's just going to be a crazy one. And let's see, another one. Let's go into the smaller ones now. And he's very, very small, just this big, Marcel the Shell Shoes On.
That movie was so cute. I cried
I cried
both
too.
times that I
Same.
saw it in theaters, multiple times throughout the movie. It was so adorable, and I remember watching the videos when I was younger with my older brothers. My older brother would show them to me on YouTube, and when I heard they were making a movie about it, I was like, that little YouTube video from like 2009 or something. It was so old, and then I realized Jenny Slate is the voice of Marcel the Shell. I thought that was so cool. It was such an adorable movie, and I can't wait to buy it and just watch and cry all over again.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the YouTube videos or heard of them beforehand. I just saw like, oh wait, he's just a little guy, you know, just a little
shell with
itty bitty shell with shoes on.
Yeah.
Very awesome. And another smaller one is Vengeance.
Vengeance. Yeah, Vengeance was. I was surprised by Vengeance. It was B.J. Novak from The Office, his first writing, first directing, first leading movie, and I went to go see it with Ryan, and I was just I was a little blown away by how good it was. I didn't really expect too much out of it because it was his first, and I didn't. B.J. Novak's character, he's funny. I grew to hate him over the course of The Office, but I know him from like other movies, and then his role in like The Amazing Spider-Man 2, just I don't know, his roles kind of leave like a bad taste in my mouth. But Vengeance was so good. Ashton Kutcher was he was amazing in that movie, and I really liked how it like just captured like Texas life.
And right now, one last movie we can talk about here. It's a very life-changing one that it impacted both of us on a very large level, and that is Cha Cha Real Smooth.
Cha Cha Real Smooth was so heartbreaking. I was so broken after that movie.
Yeah.
I showed my parents, and I was like trying to hide my emotions while I was watching it with them. That movie just like it really changed my life. Like that's another one of my favorite movies of the year. I don't know about over Elvis because I really do love Elvis, but Cha Cha Real Smooth's definitely top 2 of the year for me.
Yeah, I think I'd put it over. And like Dakota Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey sneak peekers, it's Sydney, and I am so excited to be back. I am bursting at the seams quite literally. My pants did rip 5 minutes ago. I am joined with 3 perky panelists for Sneak Peek Pipsqueak, the game show, very similar to the game show that rhymes with Pepperdy. So, yeah, so let's just get started and let's get to know our panelists. So, can I have you all introduce yourselves?
Yes, my name is Noel Wally. I come from around Dallas. I'm a freshman studying RTF, and I'm glad to be a part of the show.
Hi, I'm Anna Kay, and I'm from Georgetown, Texas, and I'm a junior studying communication and leadership.
Hi, I'm Brandon Garcia. I am in RTF major junior, and I come from San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, so before we get started into the game, I have a few more questions just to really get down to the nitty-gritty. Because Sneak Peek's very serious, and these questions are make or break. We don't haze at Sneak Peek, but these will make or break your joining of.
For sure.
So, the first question is, what is your favorite sandwich and why?
I really like an Italian sandwich just because I think it has a lot of versatility when it comes to what you can put on it.
What would you put on it?
I usually put Italian seasoning and then tomatoes and pickles on it. I'm a big fan of citrus.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he took the words right out of my mouth. The Italian sub from Thundercloud Subs, right down Guad. It's the move, always.
Well, I hate to give such an evil and basic answer, but mine is actually gonna be the like turkey sub from Jimmy John's. I know it's literally like the plainest thing ever, but I don't know. It's just always a good go-to for my lunch.
I will agree with you. I would love to share mine also. Jimmy John's turkey sandwich, hold the turkey. It's just mayo and lettuce. It is very good. Mayo, lettuce, bread.
Yeah.
So, and the next question, right before we start, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Tequila.
Okay.
Oh, that's hard, y'all. It's gonna be something from a Disney movie, but I can't think of any. Probably Let It Go. It's nice and simple. Everybody knows it. They'll join in.
Probably just some song off of Emotion, but not Call Me Maybe because everyone knows that song.
I Really Like You. That's a good one.
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay. So here are the rules. Jeopardy. Sneak peek questions on that side. Varying degrees of difficulty. more points. So the big hitters are at the bottom, but might be worth it. Same for the general entertainment questions, kind of what we cover here at Sneak Peek. So let's get the ball rolling. And don't know who wants to pick first. Pick a number, any number.
I mean, I'll take general for 200.
Okay, so the rules. I'm going to read to you the question. Let me finish the question. Say beep. I'll call your name. Give me your question. If it's wrong, form of a question. What is? Answer. So, general for 200. According to the Bureau of Labor, there are currently 63,800 currently employed actors in America. Name 3 UT alumni.
Beep. Glenn Powell, Matthew McConaughey, and Owen Wilson.
Slay. 200 for AK. Okay. Would you like to pick a second question?
Sure. I will take sneak peek for 300.
Sneak peek for 300. Okay. The Times Higher Education ranked UT as number 31 on the world's reputation rankings. Did you fill out your libel and slander quiz?
Beep. Yes, I did.
Okay. The studio audience loves it, and so do I. Okay, 300 for Brandon. Okay. Next question, Nolan.
I'll try to do general for 100.
General for 100, playing it safe. According to Pinterest, the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards slime consists of 6 large packages of Jell-O, 9 pounds of flour, 8 ounces of baby shampoo, 1 small bottle of green food coloring, and 1.5 gallons of water. What award show aired last night?
Beep.
Nope.
The Emmys.
True. Okay. AK, next question.
I'll do general for 400.
General for 400. In 2010, Bella and Edward made it Facebook official. Following this, Aaron Sorkin won an Oscar for writing what 2010 drama about the creation of Facebook?
Beep.
Oh.
Social Network.
Truth. Okay. Next question.
Okay. General for 500.
Okay, I actually don't like that. Back to Sneak Peek. There are 430 acres on the UT's campus. What season are we currently in of Sneak Peek?
Beep. 30.
Slay.
I can't say beep.
The quiet studio audience. This Disney star and rumored frequent watcher and longtime fan guest starred on an episode of Sneak Peek.
Beep. Sterling Knight.
Truth. A cowboy rides into town on Friday, stays in town for 3 days, and leaves on Friday. What day does Sneak Peek air weekly?
Beep.
You got it.
Okay, Tuesdays.
The capital of Australia is Sydney. Who was your favorite Sneak Peeker?
Beep.
Unfortunately, there is a correct answer, and that was not it. You actually, yep, true.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Minus 500 points. The average Christmas tree is 10 feet tall. What HBO show took home 10 Emmys?
Beep. White Lotus.
Truth. And finally, hit song 3 by Britney Spears was released in 2009. Name 3 Kardashians.
Beep. Chloe, Kim, Kendall.
Good job.
That's hard.
So, unfortunately, that is all. Sneak Peekers, that is all. Remember that this is, in fact, Season 30, our first episode, and we are so incredibly excited to be back. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Central Time. That's all from us.